This is Bert from Bert's Surf Shed with the FM 94.9 Authentic Surf Report update for a Thursday afternoon, being brought to you by Wahoo's Fish Tacos. All right, kids, today is the day. After this long drought of surf, we finally have some swell on the increase. Solid southwester coming in from the southern hemisphere. Haven't seen one with this direction or intensity in quite a while. Filling in as we speak, already chest to head high, overhead at the standout spots. Excellent conditions, offshore winds, sunny skies, warm water. A little crowded, but I'll take that crowd anytime for this kind of surf. That's what we're looking at. I'm closing the store and I'm going. The Authentic Surf Report can only be heard 3 times daily right here on FM 94.9.
Out in the water, there is no better way for me to kind of put everything into perspective. Most times, when it's crowded and there's people bitching and moaning, it's distracting. But for the most part, when I'm in the water, I sit far out past anybody else and I wait. I'm real patient. I distance myself from the crowd, and I like it. If I catch 3 waves in 2 hours, I don't care. For me, nowadays at least, it's not about the quantity. It's about that quiet time. It's about the time when I can sit there and I can let everything basically drain out of me, so it's super spiritual. You know, I mean, I need to surf, like drinking or breathing or whatever. And it's not, again, just about catching the waves. I just need that connection with Earth and God. And the best way for me to get it is just to be in the water. For me, my style is somewhat awkward. I come from a kneeboarding background, transferred to my feet in the early mid-'70s. I try to have a flowing style. Coming out of San Diego in the tradition, I try to keep my surfing style smoother and a little bit more graceful. I'm not about maneuvers as much as I'm about positioning. I like to set things up in advance. I like to ride in the barrel if I can, but I like things to be a little bit slower in terms of my maneuvers and more defined. Cleanliness and style, those are probably the 2 most important things that I look for in my development as a surfer.
It's just an old Army Quonset hut that I used to store all my old surfboards in until one day I just decided to turn it into a shop. You can just come in here and talk about surfing whether you know anything about it or not. Now you want to be riding that in bigger waves. That's about as narrow and gunny as a board skip makes. It's looking like the thing's coming out really nice.
All right.
Let me know how it rides, huh?
Yep.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
You called me up one day and said, what do you think about turning it into a surf shop? Make it about surfboards, not about clothing, about the lifestyle. Everybody knows how bitchin' the lifestyle is in surfing. It's about surfboards. You know, that's what this place is all about. It's about having that excitement in surfing, back to basics.
It pays homage to the San Diego area surfers, #1, and the craftsmen that build the boards, not just the shapers, but the sanders, the guys that make the blanks, the guys that put the fins on, the grunt work guys that never get any kind of recognition. It pays homage to them, pays homage to all the people that have made it what it is.
I think the future for the shed is looking pretty bright. Things are changing, people are becoming more aware of the history of surfing, and that's what I'm all about. That Eric Arakawa, the pintail, because that was given to me by the late Andy Irons, former 3- or 4-time world champ. The granddaddy of all would be this Simmons right here. That thing's like about a $25,000 board. I don't think I'll ever lose the stoke for surfing. I think I'll probably do it till I can't breathe. You know, I've got it inside of me and it just won't go away.
We both were terrified until